Every single day, billions of people use objects they've never actually looked at. Not really looked at. A coffee cup, a zipper, a light switch. Things so familiar that the brain stops registering them completely. They become invisible through repetition. A ruler is one of those objects. You've had one since elementary school. You've used it hundreds of times. And there's something on it that's been sitting right in front of you your entire life that you've never once questioned. Look at the left edge of any ruler. Before the zero, there's a gap. A small blank space with no markings, no numbers, no obvious purpose. Every ruler in the world has it, and almost nobody knows why. Most people assume it's a design quirk, leftover space from the printing process, an accident that became a standard somewhere along the way. It's none of those things. That gap was put there deliberately by engineers who understood exactly what happens to a ruler over its working lifetime. Rulers take punishment. They get dropped on concrete, dragged across rough wood, shoved into toolboxes thousands of times, pressed hard against brick, metal, raw lumber. And the part that takes all of that damage is the tip, the very end of the ruler. Wooden rulers chip and splinter at the edge. Metal rulers bend and burr. Plastic ones crack. No matter the material, the physical edge degrades faster than any other part. In the early days of manufacturing, the zero was printed right at the edge. And as soon as that edge wore down even slightly, every measurement taken from that ruler became inaccurate. Not by much, but enough to matter in carpentry, engineering, and precision work. So manufacturers made a simple but brilliant decision. They moved the zero back. They created a small buffer zone between the physical edge and the start of the measurement scale. The edge could wear, chip, and bend, and the zero would remain untouched. The measurements would stay accurate for the entire working life of the ruler. That gap isn't empty space. It's a wear buffer, an intentional sacrificial zone built into every ruler ever made. The size of that gap is not random. It's standardized. Manufacturers calculate exactly how much material the edge is likely to lose over a typical working lifetime and build the buffer accordingly. It's the same engineering principle used in brake pads, cutting tools, and industrial blades. You always account for wear before it happens. A ruler is no different. So next time you pick up a ruler and notice that little space before the zero, you're looking at a 150-year-old engineering solution to a problem most people don't even know exists. Every ruler you've ever owned had it, and now you're one of the very few people who knows exactly why. If this changed how you see something you've used your whole life, hit like, share it with someone who'd never guess the answer, and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.